What's going on, guys? This is Frosty, and I am finally back to make you guys another video. Apologies for being away for a couple days. I've been having a lot of problems with with all my worlds. First off, my streaming world got corrupted. Like, oh, okay. Started to rebuild it on stream in creative mode, got corrupted again. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the quarry pluses, because it always happens after I put one or like two more of them down. So I only got one run right now. We're seeing how that goes. But yeah, this is my streaming world that I'm gonna start streaming again. I've been away from streaming for probably about a good 3 days now. I took Memorial Day off, just like everybody else. But yeah, decided to give you guys a little tour. So let's start it. So I started off here, and don't mind all these, what are these, silverwood trees? Yeah, silverwood. I spawned in probably about, oh, right here. I'm like, okay, I'll just build a base here. Didn't even look behind me. I get everything all built up, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. I turn around, there's taint everywhere. Which is why I haven't been doing my Let's Play either, because taint took over my house. So I rebuilt that. I did some mining on stream to get my materials up. And if you guys don't know what taint is, you can see some of it right there. This is a taint biome, which means taint's gonna kind of spawn here. And it's so taintful, if that's even a word, that it's even eaten my silverwood trees that I put down. Oh, I'm getting attacked. That I put down in creative to get rid of the taint. So if you can look on the map, all those big blotches of silverwood trees was taint. So I mostly got it taken care of. So yeah, let's go check out the base. I've worked my ass off on it. And probably one of my favorite bases I've ever built. So if you guys could see at the beginning, I took some redstone lamps. I made a nice little Frosty sign, since this is Frosty's realm. So this will be my Frosty Castle. I got some of the sentries. They talk to me. They're my little buddies while I'm up here farming. But they only have like 1 health. And they only do like 1 damage. But it's kind of fun. They're super cheap to make. And they're like, when I say 1 health, I can knock them over. I'll just put him back down. They don't like break. You can still put them back down, but... And they're from the Portal mod, I think. And at the very end, let's just spawn a zombie in real quick. It won't take 2 seconds. Swap game modes to creative. Let's get us a zombie. If I could spell, there we go, zombie. Alright. These guys have a pretty crappy range, but it's better than nothing. So let's spawn him right here. And see, they only do like 1 to 2 damage, but they fire pretty quick. And once he's dead, they're going to search around for something else. And they'll go back passive. Alright, let's go back. Oop. And the reason I can fly right now... Okay, it won't show up. But I'm ablaze right now with the morph mod. Okay, so I surrounded it with black and white, which is kind of the theme. Put the nice little Frosty emblem here. And, if you can see, the whole roof is covered in clear glass. Because I'm always ablaze, and it sucks to be ablaze when it rains. Okay. The only way to get in is these elevators up here. So I'll go down. Oops. Alright. So this top level, I've never really gotten into magic crops. I did a little bit on my other Let's Play. Or my, yeah, my Let's... No, it's my other streaming world. But I never really got into it. So I've been putting many hours into building this back up. And what these are right here we have lapis crop. Oop. obsidian, glowstone, dye, emeralds, experience, redstone, gold, uranium, which hurts you, and oh, okay, I'm not gonna get dizzy. Got some cow, some magma, some withers, creepers, ghast, slime, skeleton, ender, blaze, and the diamonds. And I got some in my inventory to show you what they're used for. This is my little crafting hub. And I'm going to craft this using the AE system. And whenever you break, let's say the emerald essence, or crops, you get essence out of it. And you can take that, put it in a big circle, and I got 2 essence. Or 2 emeralds. So pretty much, you have to have at least 1 of the emeralds or something to make the seeds. But after that, you can pretty much just chill at your house and build whatever you want. Okay, that's all for up here. I got my huge Tinker's Construct smelter here with some molten obsidian and gold. Got my tanks full of water, experience, and lava, which is pumped straight into here using an ender tank. So I have pretty much infinite lava. I finally automated my smeltery. So I've been having some problems. That's why all these are kind of broken up. So I'll flick this lever, I'll put a bunch of gold in there, and I'll start making gold blocks for me. Got my nether portal. This is my little bedroom. Got a spare set of armor. And some fancy lamps I found in a dungeon. And double wide. Obsidian pressure plates. They'll only, when I walk over them, it opens the door and it only activates by me. So when the random zombie pigman comes through here, he won't activate it. Let's just go this way. Got Blaze and Ender Spawner. And if you can see right now, they're not dying. And I used I think it's Open Blocks mod. They have dollies where you find these, like the blaze spawners in the nether, and you can pick them up and then just place them back down with a dolly. It's pretty sweet. So they're not dying right now. And this is the first time I've ever used turtles before. And this right here is a melee turtle. And you have to program them. So I have a program called Attack, which if he senses something from him, he'll just swing the diamond sword. So, whoop. So I started the program, and you see now, he's attacking him and killing him. I got a void pipe, or a obsidian transport pipe here, with a Sterling engine. And everything, I don't have a bunch of pipes running under here. So I sat down and I made like 40 or 50 tesseracts, which took forever. And I did that before I built my automated thing, which I'll show you in a second. And that little white block over there makes it so I can't hear all the Enderman and stuff when they're dying. Got some dark glass here, which prevents light to go through, but you can still see it with conveyor belts on the bottom to move them. I got, let's see, 3 million millibuckets of lava, which I'll fill up here in a second. I'll show you how I fill those. Experience, I have over there that green block, sucks up all the experience from them dying. 10 million millibuckets of water, so that's like 1 million buckets. This thing right here is making obsidian for me. It doesn't require power, but it just costs lava and water. So pretty much I have an infinite supply of obsidian, stone, or cobblestone. Okay. We got our lasers in here. I don't have any redstone on me to show you. But every one of these little lasers, when I go to make chipsets or like a Quarry Plus or something, all these lasers will come down top of this, and I'm gonna have to show you this because I was using 6 lasers before, but now I'm using like 3 bays or 4 bays of like 8, I think. So let's get some redstone. 19. See, I already got 19 of them. So let's make a few more of them. Get some diamonds. Oh. And what you do is you put those there. With just redstone, I can make redstone chipsets. And with diamonds, I can make diamond chipsets. So I tell it to make it. And isn't it just beautiful? I'm so proud. Oh, I have 4 bays of 12 lasers. So usually these take a few minutes to make, but since I have so many lasers, it doesn't take any time whatsoever. So I'll let that finish. And redstones just take no time whatsoever. So I'm gonna let that chill to give me some redstone ones. This right here is my ME automatic crafter. So what I can do is this block right here. Let's say I don't think I have anything that I can really make. Does that do anything? No. But say if 2 zombie brains made a better zombie brain. And my phone's going off. So let's science that. Alright. So let's pretend 2 zombie brains made like a red zombie brain. All I'd have to do is put that pattern in there, hit encode, and it'd give me one of these with a pattern on it. And what I'll do is put it in here. So let's say, okay, ME encoded pattern. That's what it'd give me. And pretty much, it'll automatically craft these if you have those materials. So let's say I need some torches. So I have that pattern already in there. We'll run over here to the ME system and type in torches. So I have 7 already in the system. So I'm going to take those off. And now you see it says craft. So let's say I need 64 more of them. So I'm going to hit craft, put 64, and begin. And it automatically made me torches. This system is about 3 times bigger than my previous one, and I can have 24 pages, which is, this is a page right here, of patterns it can make. So every time I go to make something now, if I craft it myself, I'll come over here and make the pattern so I won't ever have to craft it again. And then I even have it knowing how to make sticks and planks. So say if I have like all oak wood planks, and I go to make torches, I don't have any sticks in the system, it'll automatically make the sticks and then make the torches out of them, which is awesome. These all have 16K drives. These right here are deep storage units. What they do is they hold like 2 billion. It's like a chest that only holds one item, one kind of item, but they'll hold 2 billion of them. So right now, I only have like 2 of these set up because I set my quarry up before I built all these. So I had to extract everything from my AE system into it first before it'll recognize to put everything in there. So I'm waiting for, I think it's, because I have 2 Ender quarries up and then 1 quarry plus is up. And I gotta show you it because it is amazing how fast it is. But right here I have 699,000 stone. And the reason I have stone is because my quarry plus has silk touch. Oh, dirt's working, so I have 64,000 dirt. Right here I got the normal furnace, pulverizers, induction smelters, crucible, and fluid transposer. And that's hooked up with the test rack. This right here, I have my ender chest, so whenever I put stuff in my backpack, it'll suck it into my AE system because it goes from my ender pouch here into the ender quarry, and it sucks it in. And then I have a test rack bringing all the items from all my different sources into it, and it's bringing power to the system. So the only pipes here are my energy conduits, and my impulse item ducts. Okay, and then Tesseract power in that. Let's put this chiseled stone, which took forever to make, and I'm already starved, so I'm gonna have to eat too. Put those back. Eat some apples. I have a oak and rubber wood farm that I can turn on if I ever need food or wood. There we go. Got my liquid XP enchanter going with 78 bookshelves around it, so I can get a max level enchant of 39, which I only need like 30, but I had automatically crafted me bookshelves. And printer, isolator, combiner. So this is how I do all my enchanting. Those sentries are completely throwing me off my talking game. Got an inner quarry going from here. That's sucking out the all my liquid XP out of this tank, which I don't have that much, but I've only AFK'd here during a couple raids in WoW, so I haven't spent that much time there. So let's go down to the reactor level. And this is my pride and joy. What I have is 5 fuel rods with diamond blocks in between them to hold all the thermals against the blocks. And then I have liquid ender all the way around. And it's supposed to be the most efficient, I think. Because right now, I think I have my control outs turned all the way down. Yeah. They're at 9%. So let's crank those all the way down. And that right there is making 1.4k power. Crank all these down. And what I'm doing is I'm lowering the fuel rod into the mix, which will use more fuel, but it creates more power. And now I'm up to 14,000. Which is crazy. That's more power than I will ever use in my life. So I'm going to turn that back down. Just real quick. And I'm actually using... It usually uses yellowite or plutonium to use as fuel. But I just found out that uranium actually swaps to yellowite whenever you put it in here. So with all the magical crops, I have unlimited fuel too. So every one of these power ports, we're sending power down, and I'll show you the power distribution level. We got the yellowite recycler down there, which I'll show you now. That recycles all the yellowite into plutonium for an extra use. Which is right here. This thing's been kind of buggy for me. Okay. So whenever yellowite goes through the reactor and gets used up, it turns into cyanite, which this is a reprocessor, and reprocesses it to plutonium, which I can be used into right back into the system. Okay. And this is, I try to be as organized as possible since I was doing a brand new build. So what I have here is redstone energy cells. The power comes... Oh, I just realized these were connected. Okay, well, I gotta fix that. They're not supposed to be connecting to the Tesseracts. Tesseracts are supposed to be connected to the energy cell for a buffer, but I guess that works too. I have plenty of power. I'll fix that later. But the power comes from the reactor in these conduits, and they're supposed to go only into the energy cell, which hold like 10 million RF for a buffer. And each one of these goes to a different thing. So I have my AE system here, my water pump, nether quarry, my lasers. I have 2 bays because they draw an insane amount of power. My tree farm. And this is how I turn everything off too. You can see this one's a different color. So all I gotta do is select... Where's it at? Harvester. Turn it on. And now it's sending power to the tree farm, which I'm going to show you. So I turned it on. I can do the same with the lava pump because I'm starting around out of lava. Oh, I didn't show you my snow cone maker. Okay, I'll show you that in a second. I don't need to turn it on though. But yeah, I have plenty of room to expand. I might make a fission reactor or a fusion reactor just so I can say I've made one. But other than that, I don't have a reason to. Alright. And this is my Quarry Plus. And it has Silk Touch, Fortune, Efficiency, and Unbreaking. So this thing only draws like 80, I think it's 80 or 120 Minecraft joules. And then the pump next to it, which I just have pumping into a void fluid pipe, which just deletes the fluid. And what this does next to the quarry is if the quarry runs into any like water or sludge or something, it'll instantly suck it up and then delete it. So the quarry can move right through it. And this thing is crazy fast. Let's see if I can go find it. And I started off right around diamond level, right above it. Okay, there it goes. And this is a 256 by 256 quarry. There it is, way over there. And you can already see just how fast this thing cooks. Using only 120 Minecraft. Is MJ Minecraft tools? I'm pretty sure it is. But that thing just is hauling. I think over here. And instead of this being full of like sludge and stuff from it going through water, what it does is it puts pipe to close off. Okay, I manually did it. I can't show you here, but it puts this pipe right here and blocks off all the ocean and everything. So that's that. Let's go. Oh, that wrong thing. Let's go to the tree farm. And what this does is there's a planter right under here. What it does is it plants saplings, which it doesn't look like it's doing. Huh. Oh well. It plants the saplings, and then this harvester harvests them. So let's go down there and see why. Oh, I know why it's not working. I unplugged it. But as you can see, it sends all the saplings back to the planter, and it sends all the wood and rubber and apples to my AE system. So I pretty much have an infinite supply of apples. Okay, let's go to some of my ender cores. Let's see, ender core. I started using these because, one, they don't put a big gigantic hole in your Minecraft world. What they do is when they mine up ore, they replace it with dirt. So if you can see, this is all dirt. Let's get back up here, maybe. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, wrong button. But they only do like a 64 by 64 area. And I'm pretty sure this is done already. Yep, quarry is finished. Okay. So this really didn't take that long to mine either. About the time it took me to build the outside of my base. And it's in a pretty high mountain. And what it does, instead of going across like the Core Plus was doing, it goes straight down. So it does one block straight down, moves to the next one, and there's no, only thing there is one little particle to tell where it is, which I didn't like, but it's a lot better on your frames per second. Most servers only allow you, yeah, they only allow you to use these because if you got, 80 people on a server, so that's like 80 Core Pluses going on, it's a major lag. I got one going on the Nether, which I screwed up whenever I did, because I didn't look at how low I was when I spawned in there. There it is. So it only took like a couple hours to finish because it's like on super low level. Oh! Okay, so I might have to cheat my way back to the normal world because there was a creeper right there that just blew up my... Oh, that was a nitro creeper. It just blew up my portal. Okay. But yeah, you can see that even in the nether, it turns it all in the dirt. And this whole thing will be dirt. Oh, and some lava. So let's go back. I'm going to cheat myself in a flint and steel. Okay, flint and steel. Set that back on fire and go back through. So I'm pretty sure that's everything in my base. Oh, the way these are growing so fast, because these usually take forever to grow, is I have lily pads of fertility, which is lily pads and some potions mixed together, and it gives you these, and they grow pretty quick. Do I have my sickle on me? I'm gonna go change game modes. I made a sickle that does AoE damage. It does almost as much damage as my Vanquisher sword does, except for it does it in like a 3x3 area. Plus, it sickles my crops. So, let's mine these up. I'll show you just how fast. These usually take like, I think, 10 Minecraft days to get to like 50%, which is crazy. But I'll show you just how fast these grow with 4 of those.
Would you come over here?
You're not gonna do it, are you? Usually they're already up to like 10-20%. I need to plant my spiders back here. Do I have those on me? I do not. I'll have to get those out of my system later. But yeah, I think that's Oh, I'll show you my tinkers. So let's go over here so I can show you the stats on them. I got my longsword, which has necrotic, which gives me life back when I hit. Auto repair, luck, I think, yeah. Fire, and then a bunch of quartz on it. This right here just has a crap ton of quartz, some emerald, because I do use it farming. And yeah, pickaxe. Got moss, silk touch, durability, and haste. And my excavator has the same thing, but with silk touch. Oh, this has silk touch too. The rapier got kind of nerfed in this. What the rapier is used for is people with armor. So if you're going through a bunch of like walker bases and hexic, they're pretty nice because everything has like diamond armor. But this one, if you hold right click, it charges you. And if you charge it up, sprint, and jump, it makes you fly. Let's not do that. Okay, so I suck at this. Hang on. Sprint, jump, and let go. Yeah, it sends you like 3 or 4 blocks, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for I did spawn these trophies in just because I've already killed them and I don't plan on doing it again. So these are from my other house, my main house. So I spawned those in. I spawned these lights in just because they look pretty badass. Ooh. And one more thing I did spawn in just because I don't feel like going back there and do it all over again. Once I can break through this, I'll show you. Is a arcane lamp from Thaumcraft, which takes a little bit to get through, and I don't really like doing Thaumcraft. It's maybe something I'll do at the very end, but yeah, I didn't want to go back through it already. Alright, so that's everything. I will be starting to stream on this. I have a couple things that I want to get done. I've been playing some of the Agron Skies, is that how you say it? It's the hardcore skyblock. I probably won't be doing any Let's Plays of that just because it's so grindy. And before I figured out what was corrupting my worlds, I just swapped it because it's a light mod pack and it gave me something to do. But if you guys haven't checked that out and you guys think you're good at Minecraft, check it out. I guarantee you won't think you're that good after you start it because I've learned a lot of recipes that I've never even known about. And getting over not jumping to use your hunger, because every time you jump in that mod pack, it like loses 1 hunger point, and that apple only gives you like a quarter of a little chicken bone down there. So you guys should probably check it out. I might stream a little bit of it once I get past all the super basic grindy parts. Let's see here, what else? I like doing my lucky blocks spotlight, so I might. Ooh, I'm really running. I might do some more mod reviews. I like doing those. They take a little bit more preparation than I like, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, these things are already at that one's already at 43%. But snow cone maker, almost forgot. So I have it hidden just because I didn't have a good place to put it. And the only thing this does is either makes ice, snow, or snowballs out of water, which it's turned off right now, so it's not going to be. So that's my snow cone maker. Alright, that's everything. So if you want to check me out streaming, I will start streaming again through Monday through Friday. I started at around 10 to 12 Central Standard Time, and I go to about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So it's not that long a stream, but with the family here, that's the only thing I can do until I get the studio built. And that's everything. So you guys have an awesome day. Have fun playing your Minecraft, and toodles.